Welcome back to the Busy Bee Chronicles. It is day 22 in our countdown to Christmas. Now today I'm looking forward to our tea. I see that we have a hibiscus tea, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into that, get it steeping. And I have officially moved my puzzle. It is now on the floor. It's the only place that it fits to complete it, so you'll have to bear with me. We're going to go down to the floor here in a second to kind of do the next puzzle piece. But yeah, so day 22, we have hibiscus with rose, cinnamon, and cloves. Caffeine free, so it's an herbal tea, that's nice. This one takes 8 to 10 minutes to steep. It's a pretty long time. It has hibiscus, rose petal, licorice, elderflower, lime flower, cloves, cinnamon, damiana, haven't heard of that, lavender, and chamomile. So, we're going to try this one. I do drink hibiscus tea as well, but I usually drink it cold. So it'll be interesting to try it warm. I've tried it a long time ago in like a hot tea, but I usually drink hibiscus tea as like an iced tea in the summertime, which is very good. And might not be proper to steep it this way, but also if you just like drop a hibiscus tea bag in some ice water and leave it in your cup, it works as a very quick, like, flavored water kind of thing, and I really like that. It's very similar to the passion tea at Starbucks, because that's kind of like a hibiscus tea as well, but there's all different kinds of, like, combinations. Like, this one has different stuff in it with the hibiscus tea. So, let's try this one out, because the cinnamon in it, that's really different. I haven't had hibiscus with cinnamon yet. All right. Oh, and I picked the perfect day for a clear cup because this one should be like a pinkish, pretty color. So we will let this one steep, I think, while I go do my puzzle because this is supposed to take 8 to 10 minutes. So I should be able to do my puzzle in that amount of time. And then also today, I am going to make a winter bracelet. So I made kind of like a Christmassy bracelet, you know, a few videos ago, but I want to make one that's just kind of like wintry. So I'm going to put one together and maybe it'll go with my outfit today. Okay, but let's go add on to our puzzle down here on the floor. All right, there we go. There's our next one. That's kind of a fun one. It reminds me of like a wrapping paper design. It's still weird. We have like the double Santa thing happening again. Like multiple gingerbread, okay, you know, but like there's one Santa. Where are we putting two? We had him coming out of a portal, half in, half out. And now we have double Santas. But I'm going to think of it like wrapping paper. So it's like images of Santa. So that's kind of cool. I like little candles added in too. Okay, let's go make a winter bracelet. Actually, first, before we go do a bracelet, let's try this tea, because I think that would be long enough now. There we go. So you can kind of see the color. Oh, I need something white to put behind it. This white, that's white. Let's see if I can juggle this without dropping everything. See? Kind of a pretty color. Okay, let's see what this tastes like. Okay, so it's very heavy on the cinnamon. It's good, actually. I think definitely a seasonal thing for me. It's not something I'd want to drink all the time, but it kind of reminds me of like a cider taste, which I'm not a big fan of cider. I've tried it. I've had some that I really don't like. But this one, it's a good Christmas one. That's what I'll say. I think it's a very good Christmas tea if you want something that feels like you're drinking like a different kind of drink. It doesn't feel like just tea to me. So yeah, that one's interesting. Very strong though. Like, especially like the aftertaste is when I notice it. It's like then it comes and it's really, really cinnamon and probably the cloves. Yeah, the cloves I think too. Oh, and then I didn't read the little message. So it says, have a family game night, do something you love, dance your heart out. I like that. So family game night, very good idea. Do you do family game nights? And if you do, I want to know what games that you like to play at your family game night. So are you into like the board games, or do you do like the ones where, you know, there's cups involved and running around and musical chairs? I see so many fun looking games come through like my Instagram feed, you know, And I'm just like, that looks fun. That's a good time right there. My family's main one, we do a lot of Scrabble. We've done a lot of Scrabble in the past. And then Monopoly, but like the themed Monopoly. So we have a Nightmare Before Christmas one. That's very fun, which you can do any time of year if you want, but even more fun around Halloween and Christmas. But yeah, I think Scrabble is probably one of our top ones that we've always played. But I also think the games that where, you know, families are like running around and they have, you know, cups and things and there's movement, those look funny. Or like when you jump on the presents and it might be flattened, it might not. All of those type of things, those look really fun. When I owned a dance studio, we used to do a like holiday movie night for the kids. It would be, you know, optional if they wanted to come and join that. But we would do different games, and I remember we had a gift wrapping relay race. So one year, like years back, we had more older kids come to it, and so they had to actually wrap the presents. But then when we would have groups that were more younger, it would be a race to unwrap the presents, which was just hilarious because it's a bunch of kids. We'd put them in 2 teams, they'd race each other, and we would have to, of course, wrap all these empty boxes that had nothing in it and explain to them before we started, now, there is nothing in the boxes. This is a game. There are empty boxes to look like presents, but we're gonna unwrap them. But they loved that game. It was so much fun. And we'd time it, you know, and which team won and whatever. And then they'd have a dance party after. So I loved doing all those things with the kids. I think that was like a really fun extra event that we got to do each year. And that some of the kids just really enjoyed doing year after year. I had some start when they were little and they would do it when they're young, and they stayed through teenagers because they're like, this is my thing. I come to the holiday party every year. So yes, please share if you have any fun games. What are your favorite games that you play, either with your students, if there's any teachers out there, or with your families? I'd love to hear about it. Okay, but I am going to go and make a winter bracelet now. So my goal is to make it not look like something that I can only wear at Christmas, and to be something that's just kind of like more wintry. So I'm gonna see what I have, because I don't think I have any like winter charms, unfortunately, but I did find a snowman, a little like snowman that I think used to be on earrings or something, and then the earring broke. So I'm gonna see if I can add a ring to that and use it for a bracelet. Okay, so that was a lot of fun. That worked out. I was able to add the metal ring to the snowman, and we'll see how long it lasts, because I'm not very good at the actual metal work part of things. I used to do it for jewelry, and then, I don't know, it's tedious with the tools and stuff. I prefer just the stretch bracelets and things like that. But I think it turned out cute. I like stacking bracelets. But yeah, I think it turned out really cute, and I could wear that, you know, through January. As long as it's cold. It's snowing somewhere, right? I mean, I shouldn't say that. It's snowing somewhere all year round somewhere, but you know what I mean. Wintry season gives me something to wear. Okay, well, we're getting very close to Christmas, and I want to thank you again for joining me for this kind of short day, but just a fun, cozy, crafty kind of day. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. So thanks for buzzing by, and see you later.